All right, how's it going, everyone? If you can hear me, smash a like and a W's in the chat if the mic is on. All right, 1 2 1 2. All right. All right, so we are live. Today is a very important day for a Bitcoin investors, isn't it? Let me just announce that we're doing this live. We live. All right, how's it going, my crypto bros? How's it going? All right, let me just load this OBS thing up. Alrighty then. So once again, if you can hear me, W's in the chat. All right. Let's jump straight into a charts, correct? So what just happened today? What just happened? So quick market update. What is going on with the Bitcoin? What is going on with Ethereum? Because Bitcoin right now is looks like it's piercing through our resistance. It's piercing to our resistance. And I told you guys that I'm not looking for a long. I'm not looking for short because I'm trying to understand what is going on right now in the market based on the charts. So, and also comment if the music is not too loud. So this is going to be a quick market update alongside with you fellas. And after my quick and short market update, you can start asking all of those questions. So just bear with me. All right, mic's on. 1 2 1 2. All right. So right now, what do I see on the Bitcoin that makes me cautious? I saw a lot of tweets that some of the people are saying that the bear market is coming like next around the corner or whatever. But yeah, I'm still bullish on every single piece of crypto that is out there. So right now we're seeing that piercing through our previous resistance, whereas I told you not to start shorting from here because there's like a lot of liquidity sitting here. And I told you fellas that there's like a huge probability to pierce and to experience that shake off. And what I want to say is that don't start YOLOing into a short or buy long positions. I mean, there's like nothing, once again, there's like nothing in front of us. Zam, if the Bitcoin is going to reach $150,000, I'm happy. Once again, my bags are loaded and we're talking here from the trading perspective, what market shape, what market structure we can predict in the upcoming days, weeks, I don't know, we'll see. Only the time can tell us. But right now, I need to see this day closed for me to be confirmed that this is not some kind of liquidity take from these previous highs, because I cannot guarantee 100% that we're changing and we're breaking the whole structure when we're keeping this bullish momentum. What if this a potential scenario in the upcoming days? Huh? Have you ever thought about that? Because the data at the bottom, we have a lot of data. We have a lot of data, fellas. Yeah, Ethereum sucks, to be honest, right now, but we'll see, because we saw a previous pump that Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin. So we'll see how everything is gonna play out. I'm still believing Ethereum because where the attention goes, money flows. So right now, all the money is flowing into the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like a brand, all of that stuff inside one coin. So the Bitcoin is our godfather. So I believe that a lot of people are, a lot of big players, all of the institutions are loading up and focusing right now on the Bitcoin. I do believe that this rally is going to be extended, but still, based on the charts, I want to see, after piercing through this resistance, I want to see if this is not some kind of shakeout. I want to see this type of close up and then another leg up. Another potential rally. But right now, what do we see? We have to be very cautious. No longing, no shorting on the Bitcoin. We did this at the bottom here, only after the retracement. If this gonna happen. So potential retracement, if I'm gonna use like a simple Fibonacci tools, once again, yeah, there's like a lot of demand sitting at around here. So there's like a huge probability right now once again to retest $91,000, which is also a possible scenario. So I saw the trend line that perfectly connects with all of those touch points at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like a 5 touch points. So if we're gonna break it through this ascending, we're gonna experience that breakdown. Yes, a potential scenario to see movement to the downside. So that is pretty much it. Basically, just simply looking on the charts. And the main thing, my secret, let's just say, my extra sauce on the charts, I'm very cautious because the price is rallying up like crazy, but all the momentum, I see potential divergence. And you know the divergence trading strategy when the, let's just say, price is moving up, but the money flow and the momentum is going down. There's a potential divergence that could lead us to see that breakdown. And then if we're gonna see that breakdown, then I'm gonna change my whole trading plan. I'm gonna try to be more aggressively right now, and because also I transfer some of my funds, trading funds on the Blowfin, and I'm creating right now a tutorial for people who don't know how to trade with leverage. So this is a little bit pain in the ass. I hate to make all of those tutorial videos, but there's like a bunch of people that are saying that they don't know how to trade with leverage. But still, talking about leverage trading, I believe if we're gonna see some kind of movement like this, another pump, and then movement to the downside, I believe if we're gonna change and we're gonna break the whole structure into from a bullish into the bearish one, then I'm gonna open my small short position. Not that I'm so like confident in the market structure, but fundamentally speaking, I'm bullish on crypto. So I cannot bet psychologically and mentally, I cannot bet against the market that I'm extremely bullish on. So, but still, a very possible scenario to reach and fill this gap, $91,000. So that will be a potential scenario because at the top right now, I cannot see anything. Do you see something? Because I can't. I cannot see anything. There's like no data at the top, only at the bottom. So that is why I'm cautious. So we can only speculate where the Bitcoins can go next. Of course, we can try to implement all of those ascending resistance trend lines that I showed you in my previous video or my previous live stream. We always discuss about that. But yeah, one of the people are saying that a 100 retest will be really healthy. Yeah, like going down by 8 racks to see 100K. I mean, yeah, but there's like a downside. The downside movement, the downside potential is like, right now it's huge. So I'm still gonna focus right now if we're gonna see that potential. But we need to identify where is our potential the top, because right now I want to see this closing, and then it's going to be confirmed that 100 and approximately almost 110K is our the top. So then I'm going to start focusing on, let's just say, demand with middle. I'm going to focus on that level. Of course, potential rising wedge pattern that could be broken to the downside. A lot of demand is sitting. Of course, we see a gap that can be respected here, but still a potential divergence, which I don't like, which I freaking don't like. I don't like this, but it would be healthy. I would not be surprised. So it is just like pretty simple. Greetings, how's it going? Yes, Bitcoin is extremely overbought right now, so that is why I'm trying to be very cautious. And yeah, the market structure is there. The data, we have nothing at the top, only at the bottom. We see a lot of potential scenarios that could be like retested. Those potential, let's just say, gaps, $97,000, $100,000. Yeah, and I agree, it would be healthy. And then the golden ratio from our absolutely swing lows to our swing highs would be, and let me paint this into a... let's just say this one, number one scenario would be at approximately here. But nonetheless, if we're gonna get rejected from here, we're gonna be inside the range between 77K, well, let's just say $77,000, whatever. And the top would be 110, approximately ish. I mean, I cannot be that accurate, but right now I see that the Bitcoin is bouncing up. We'll see how many people gonna get wrecked. Because when the data, we don't see clearly data, we cannot open a buy long position, neither short. Yeah, I would, Joseph, I would love to see the altcoin season. That would be great. That would be fantastic. But we have to be patient. And if we're not going to see that in the upcoming weeks, in the upcoming months, the altcoin season, I believe I'm gonna have to suffer for a little bit longer, you know. So once again, the golden ratio is here. If we're gonna experience that breakdown, movement to the downside, and of course a potential divergence, which I don't like. So to get inside this gap and to experience, let's just say 20%, negative 20%, this whole drawdown, it will be healthy. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Just comment whatever is in your mind, because right now I'm lost. When we are at the all-time highs and I need to speculate where I need to take my buy long position or sell short position, I have no clue. If I want to take a short sell position, I need to see that some kind of break of stupid structure for me to open confidently a short sell, because if I'm wrong, then that is absolutely correct. The market is volatile and I'm going to be stopped out, but my technical analysis was correct. So that's pretty much it. But if I want to take a buy long position, I cannot do this right now. I need to see some kind of retracement. That's end of the story. Bitcoin doesn't care overbought, oversold areas. And I also do agree with that, because when I just started this YouTube channel, I was talking about those divergence. Oh my God, the money flow is going down. Everything is going down. But Bitcoin started to shredding to the upside and disrespect all the divergence, all the extra indicators, all the technical analysis. Like, it was like disrespected. So everything was like disrespected. So yeah. Alts are dead. Also, I'm not gonna deny that there's like a probability that the alts are dead. Like, well, not all of them, because a lot of altcoins have a bright future, I believe, because yeah, look what the Sui is doing, what the Pepe community and all of that. We're just gonna be, oh my God, live football is in our live stream all this guy. So yeah, talking about Bitcoin, be cautious. Let's just wait for a retracement. Let's just wait and see how the market will react, and we'll see. But fellas, potential divergence, all those two humps, closing the red dots. This is my extra sauce indicator. I'm always like using when I cannot see clearly what the market is doing. So I need to see the whole, let's just say the bigger picture. And I'm using this on crypto, not on Forex. On Forex, it doesn't work that way. I'm trusting my technical analysis on Forex. So I'm using this as an extra sauce to see that what the whole market structure, or let's just say the full picture, what is going on in the market. Is the money flow is like going up? You see, here's a potential divergence. Let me just, potential divergence, money flow is going up. That is why we can identify that there's like a probability to see a rally to the upside. So, and we're seeing this right now. Money flow is not leaving the market, but still those two overbought territories, sorry for that, identifies that there's like a probability to move to the downside. What do you think about altcoins? I'm going to talk about altcoins later. Big fan, bro. Thank you very much. Can you share the setup of your indicators inside the whale room? Yes, most definitely. I will. So, yes. We're not going to talk about the whale room in our live stream because, yeah, let's just keep it like that. All right. So, yeah. All you guys get it? What are my main thoughts on Bitcoin? Because I want to jump on Ethereum right now. All right, so if that is, for those who just joined, smash a like button. That would be helpful. That would be awesome. And before we're going to jump into the Ethereum technical analysis, let me just quickly make an announcement on my broadcast channel. So the broadcast channel is my Telegram channel where I'm sharing everything, what I'm doing, all of my thoughts, all of my alpha, all of my secret data, secret indicators, signals, technical analysis. Slick, thank you for confirming this. And yeah, let's just go straight into Ethereum, because Ethereum has more juices than Bitcoin right now based on the chart price action. Look at this uncertainty. First of all, we broke the first descending trend. We broke the second descending trend that I was keeping my eyes on. Of course, we see potential divergence as well, but not that harsh as we saw on Bitcoin. But my next move on Ethereum would be, I'm just seeing two potential buy long scenarios. But before we're gonna jump into a buy long, I need to see a confirmation bounce. Then I'm gonna start reacting. If no, then I'm not gonna go in there here because we can simply get stopped out, broke this ascending support, and then move into the downside because we don't know where the Ethereum is gonna go next. But we can only speculate based from the trading perspective. My first position would be here, and I'm looking at this potential shakeout because we're gonna see there's some kind of respect. I'm probably gonna go at around here $2,000 approximately per share, per coin, whatever, 1.9k, $2,000, and I'm looking at this 2.1 and 2.2. So this is my Ethereum setup. I'm not gonna share majority of my altcoins because I'm gonna post a lot of my whale room, and of course I'm just gonna talk about those big boys because there's a lot of technical analysis that I are already done, and they are all ready to just to be sent, to be posted. So there's like a lot of thoughts right now, and of course Ethereum comparing with the Bitcoin, the money flow is so small, so so soft, so like boring. It's like super flat. So I don't know what is going on with Ethereum because look at this choppiness on the daily time frame. Of course, if we're gonna go on the, it doesn't matter, daily time frame shows where all of the juices are, but if we're gonna go on the 4-hour time frame, it's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. Look at this choppiness. Look at this stupid choppiness. So the trading environment here is not there. We need to wait for some kind of retracement. And we broke, I could say that we broke the bullish structure, and there's like a probability to see that bounce, to retest those juicy levels, $2,000 approximately, because very round psychological number. Of course, those round psychological numbers always work on the crypto. People are starting to react in the market differently when they say, oh my god, Ethereum is 2,000, oh my god, Bitcoin is right again, $100,000, oh my god, if the Bitcoin is going to reach $50,000, I'm definitely going to buy, which I don't believe that Bitcoin is going to reach those low numbers, because yeah, I don't believe that we're going to go that low. My lowest point on the Bitcoin would be like $65,000-$70,000, but of course I can fall off my sword. I mean, try to put my money where my mouth is. Hello, sir. What is your mentor? God? Probably God. When I started this journey, when I started the trading journey, I just started to Google it. And my mentor was a Google. And most of the time, well, I started to searching what other traders are doing, and that's how you learn. But basically, I learned the hard way. So I learned the hard way, and everything easy on the plate is in my X, or my broadcast channel. Broadcast channel the Telegram channel connects all of the social media platforms when you can be the first to know what is going on every single platform when I'm posting something very important. So yeah, waiting for Ethereum to reach those levels, because I believe that this golden ratio could work, because if this ascending trend line will work, because right now this is our potential support, so it's perfectly aligns with this golden ratio. So $2,191, it is a possible scenario, and the retracement could be like as well negative 20%, which is, oh my god, that looks harsh. So yeah, technically I'm looking at a possible retracement. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Of course, I'm gonna jump on the link quickly if you want, because I did this technical analysis. I didn't take a trade on the link, so probably no, I'm not gonna do that, because we did on the link the previous from the bottom. We did the long position from the bottom. When I'm not confident, I'm not taking a buy long. So yeah. So that is pretty much it. And one of the people, Floki, what do you mean? What do you mean for this? Floki, we can do it quickly. Take a look on Floki. All right, what is going on? Probably one by one, I have no idea. My main focus right now on the Bitcoin to take a look at that retracement, and Ethereum. I don't want to, like, let's just say, to me, it started to become, god damn it, I don't know how to even write. That's how dumb I am. You know what? Screw that. I'm not gonna take a look on link. All right, Floki. I remember when it just started with the Floki. I don't know, with one of my friends. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, another retracement. The retracement could be a possible invalid. Slick, I already told you and I showed you that, yeah, golden ratio would be a solid and a very realistic scenario right now. But the Bitcoin has to go below those lines that I drew. So Floki is actually formed, well, of course I missed this. I cannot take my eyes on every single coin. All right. So 1, 2, 3, descending resistance, broke everything that it could. This is our... Oh! I'm using a golden zone. Don't take this serious, guys. I'm not using golden zone, I mean, every single time. Golden zone is one of the tools that helps me to identify. But for example, if the golden zone aligns with my demand zone, so yes, I'm getting more confident. But if it's only showing a golden zone, sometimes I'm not confident in taking that trade, you know? So everything has to be aligned, double check with multiple indicators, with multiple, let's just say, patterns. And this is how I use. I explained, I have a video about the Fibonacci levels, and most of the time I'm extremely confident in my premium zone. So the premium zone works the best. And a lot of traders, a lot of gurus are like, oh my god, I'm just trading supply and demand. I'm able to catch every single supply or demand that, like, that supply is just showing a premium zone. Come on, bro. Most of the time. On crypto, it works pretty solid. If you see for example, Floki has right now a decent market structure on a daily time frame because it looks like very smoothly. It looks and moving extremely smoothly right now. Stop. It moves extremely smoothly, so everything is like super clean, despite when they are in Forex market, or let's just say, no, Forex is a little bit more competitive than I would say than the gold, but still there's like a lot of competition in that market. So the crypto, everything looks smoother even on a daily time frame, because sometimes only simple trend lines could work if you understand your environment. Just look, simple. 2, 3, let's just see, I don't know, beautiful falling wedge, stupid falling wedge pattern, that those patterns also work. And after a clean breakout, rally to the upside. Of course you missed this move because after a breakout there's like nothing clean. You broke the whole structure, rally to the upside. And of course this retracement with this impulsive movement, it's also can be identified as a golden zone, as I show you, golden ratio, and of course perfectly aligns with the key level. That's pretty much it. Rally to the upside, another rally to the upside. And of course, divergence. Money flow is coming into the market, coming into this stupid coin, Floki. As long as I don't know, Musk is gonna hold that. PPPPP on Dixie. I want to take a look on Dixie because, yeah, crypto, to analyze every single crypto coin starts to become boring. So yeah, we're gonna take a look on Dixie. That's pretty much, yeah, we're gonna take a look on it. But where was I? Yeah, patterns, breakout, rally to the upside. But right now we see that also inside this meme coin, as long as that's where was I? As long as Musk is gonna keep that dog, does he still have that dog? Because he named Floki after this, like what, this Shiba, or what kind of dog does he have? Comment down below, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, because I remember when this coin started to rallying up and start to shredding, melting our faces when he got that dog and named Floki, which was absolutely crazy. Let's just go on the lower time frame. Damn, if that would be Forex, and if I'm gonna see that impulsive crash, not this like smooth crash, I would take a short position because it's trying to shift from a bearish, or let's just simply connect all of those dots on the trend lines. It's also worked, but yeah. When there's a bullish scenario, there's always a bearish scenario. So you have to react every single time when the price is, for example, this is our last low. You see, golden zone got destroyed. You could be like burned. So because there's like nothing clean. Or Or you can wait for that shake off and to close into your higher lows and then jump into a buy long position. But right now I have like zero thoughts on the Floki, because how can I have thoughts? It looks like it's ready for some kind of pullback. And if we're looking on the daily time frame, there's like, if we're gonna close it like this, potential those head and shoulders type of pattern, you know, that model that could be broken and then retest one more time. And I'm not offering you to sell or to hold. This is not like a stupid financial advice, fellas. Right. The money flow compares with the drawdowns is extremely different. It looks just different. Everybody wants to sell. No one wants to buy. For example, on... let's just take a look on Brett. All right. Also, divergence. So there's like... Because look, the previous one, this is just an example. This is like a meme coin. You love meme coins. You want to trade. You want to invest $100 and to get like $10,000. Then you want to invest $5,000 and to get like, what, I don't know, $1 million. Every single time when the momentum and everything is going down, look what happens. It leads us to another crash. And that would suck. I mean, money flow is leaving. Those humps are going down. Right now, we're seeing similar situation. So that was our full power of our altcoin season. And we're going to take a look on what is going on with the Bitcoin dominance. Because it correlates. Today, even the gold started to pump. And I was like, I didn't follow any news if there was like extremely important news today. So I don't give a damn thing. But I was like seeing, I was doing my daily workout routine. And I was like seeing the Bitcoin is pumping, the gold is pumping. But those things are correlated right now. What the hell is going on? So if you know what happened, just comment. Just comment in the live chat. I'm gonna take a look. But yeah, the environment, the bullish environment, the bullish like money flow inside the market is not there on the daily time frame where all of the juices are sitting at. Look at this. Money flow is rising up. Oh la 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 la. Everything is rising up, and we're like, whoop. To the upside. Beautiful. From absolutely bottom, 311%. God damn, Brett. God damn. Can't complain. Can't complain. If you're one of those who bought at the bottom, but of course you didn't, you bought probably at around here, and right now you're suffering. But let's just take a look on Dixie. What is going on Dixie? Oh, my Dixie was... Is that the one where I did most of my analysis? Drawings panel, do we have some? No, we have nothing. All right, Dixie's like, damn, God destroying that supply. I want to take a look on, not on this one because time frames doesn't work. All right, here it is. More data we have. And of course, I'm going to take a look on CME, those Bitcoin futures gaps. What do we have here? Because Bitcoin and Ethereum, most of the time, they like to respect and fill those gaps. So maybe there's like important gaps have been created on the charts. Nah, I'm not taking a look at the Tether correlation, but it seems that there's like a chance for the Dixies to start rising up and to retest. But right now, it also looks unclear to me because we're in some kind of downtrend or not. We are in some kind of downtrend. We don't respect that. I got rejected from the mid-range if you're using the ascending channel model. But right now, the money flow is curving to the downside. So it doesn't look clear. Dixie, if that's what you wanted to hear or for me to say. Gold, on the other hand, right now, what is going on gold? Let me just delete those previous technical analysis that I posted on my example of the buy long position. Alrighty then. The gold is just shredding to the upside. Are we going to get rejected from here? Insane supply. And we're going to retest here and continue the rally to the upside. Also, the gold looks like there's a probability to see movement to the downside for those who are scalping on a lower time frame. Of course, we are on a 1 hour time frame. Let's just wait what tomorrow will Kratos. Also, I believe there's like... We'll see what the market conditions are going to be tomorrow, because like a Bitcoin, if the gold is like correlated, I want to see that correlation. Look, see those gaps every single time. This is like a gold USD futures market. So every single time we're going inside those gaps and filling those gaps. So what is the futures market saying on the Bitcoin USD CME? Oh lordy, then what is the daily time frame? So it seems that we didn't retest this one, or we did. The one, look, during the what? During this pullback, and while we forming that falling wedge pattern, all right? Look what we retested. This gap. So $91,000 would be this gap. Small one, not that clear. And of course, this one was like absolutely clear. So right now we have a gap, but the gap is also not that wide, but the probability of retest that bottom line, $92,000 is like huge right now. So, but still, we'll see if the Bitcoin is going to respect the charts, because if not, it's going to continue rally to the upside. I do believe that all that money flow is going to start kicking into the altcoin market one way or another. Ethereum, what the Ethereum is like telling us, nothing. This gap was filled or not. How to read this one? Not great, not terrible, but oh, we have a very wide gap at 3.2. Will Ethereum gonna respect 3.2K in the futures market? Because we already here. So that is what I want to see. That would be my main target point for the short term, let's just say medium or short term trading. So we can see the rally to the downside, get that juicy golden zone, golden ratio, or a premium zone. We'll see. I need to see how the price is gonna start reacting at those levels, this whole gap, and then blip. And who knows from here where we're gonna go. Hell knows. Who knows? Whatever. We're not gonna take a look on the forex market, because right now we're focusing more on crypto. So for those who just joined, smash a like, that would be helpful, because come on fellas, you are watching like right now, even the 22 people, I want to get like 22 likes at least. Come on, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm doing this for free. I'm analyzing everything for you, so please be kind. That will motivate me to grow on YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to do some giveaways, some nasty, I don't know. I want to do like $1 million challenge and to blow that money away. Whatever, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Bitcoin, Solana, what else? Those blue chips, those leftovers, I want to get rid of it. I mean, what is going on with my favorite GPU? Oh my lord, we are getting retests at this. Holy macaroni. Why I didn't pull up this indicator sooner? And no, this is not Vu Manchu. This is not Market Cipher. We created this indicator based on the RSI, overbought, oversold territories, with all of those, let's just say, crosses, and to see a wider and cleaner, more smoother picture on the money flow, because the money flow is, I don't know, that's what kicks in, you know? That's what kicks in. That kicks in the price, and the price is reacting at the money flow. But look at this one. Look at this GPU. I mean, I invested a very small amount of money in this project. I mean, I invested here approximately. I invested here, and I bought a little bit more at the bottom. And I believe I cashed my 4th or 5th position at 24-25 cents approximately. So this was just like very small investment. I'm not gonna tell you how much. I mean, it's like ridiculous. It's just like absolutely ridiculous. You couldn't even go to eat a dinner on this one. I mean, I'm just kidding. I invested solid. But still, money flow is rising up. Everything is like rising up. That's very interesting. And if we're gonna reach all-time highs once again, of course, I know you hate this one because I'm talking about this coin a lot, because it has the most, this coin Go and do your research. This coin has the most logical explanation what it does. So this is just me. Maybe it's like me, but do your own research. Maybe I'm wrong about this. This is like a GPU. The people with that, they have their, I don't know, GPUs inside their computers. They can, by using blockchain, to share this power of their GPUs to other people. That which is phenomenal, and that company actually makes money. So that's also blockchain's value. And yeah, so I do believe we can see some kind of movement here to get my money back, or that was like absolutely top. That was like absolutely stupid top, and we're creating something bearish, something stupidly bearish, and we're going inside this descending trend. But if we're gonna squeeze compress here, there's like a probability to break it, to break this descending trend. Sorry for that. I just ate a juicy burger. That is like I'm guessing. And yeah, the rally to the upside. So if I'm from here, if we're gonna respect this gap, which is like not gold, so I'm gonna go with the here. We're gonna respect that, the shake off, the turbulation, like you're flying on your private jet. Of course, none of you can afford the private jet. Of course, I cannot afford the private jet, but if you're going to the economy class, so the rally would be alongside with this turbulation 520%. That's insane. That will be insane. Filecoin, screw Filecoin, GMT, that stupid coin that tracks what? Steps? Who cares? I have a Whoop bracelet. Kava, audio, something with the music, but I forgot what they're doing. This Illuvium Core. I do believe in Core. I mean, I deleted my technical analysis on Core, but we bought at absolutely bottom. I mean, I bought some more. But Core looks juicy. I need to go on... I'm just double checking my stuff, you know? We can go on your stuff later. Yes, I'm a full-time trader. I have some businesses. I'm invested in real estate, and of course, this whole thing, this whole Plum FOMO thing just started to be like some kind of small e-commerce thing. But yeah, everything is rising up on a 5-day time frame. I mean, here, rising up. So I'm interested in what the core is gonna do. Actually, I'm not sure what they're doing, but like they have like tons of followers and everything, and the feedback. I forgot what they were doing, because like I cannot remember every single coin what they're doing. So that's a little bit stupid for me to understand every single token. So from here, if we're gonna reach those tops, that would be also 551%, which is, don't think that way. You see, even on a daily time frame, we're rising up. Of course, we broke right now. We're going into the positive money flow. So we'll see how this money flow will be strong enough to send the price to those all-time highs or not. I'm gonna close my spot position somewhere in the middle. I'm not gonna be married on any single coin. I mean, screw that. I'm suffered a lot. Tone coin. I mean, one of my favorite ones again. Tone coin. God damn it, that's absolutely nothing. But we're bouncing from this. Perfect. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It perfectly bounces from this impulsive demand. We'll see. Interesting inverse head and shoulders type of pattern. So send that little rat and retest 4.5. I believe we have a chance to retest 1.5, but we already retested this gap with this small rally at 4.192. You cannot join the whale room right now. Whale room is private, so there's gonna be instructions how you can join the whale room, but you can sign up, and there's like a link, planfomo.com, and just wait for my next call out. But I want to keep it super private with the people that they understand what they're doing. I don't want to have like bunch of people inside my server that understands nothing. All they want is calls. Give me calls. I want to trade. I want to take 5 trades every single day and to buy a Lambo tomorrow. I want to buy a Lambo tomorrow. So I'm not gonna do that, fellas. I'm not gonna do that. AVEX. Also, AVEX, our juicy AVEX. Futures market. Screw the futures market. Let's just go straight into, oh, here they are. The old technical analysis that I'm gonna delete that. I don't know how to change if I'm going on the dark mode. I don't know how to change it. Everything is trying to rise up. Trying to rise up. Karma 1. I know you're laughing. I know I'm a funny guy, but I'm a crypto deject. Get rich or die trying, you know? Get rich or die trying. So we retested already the mid-range. We need to break from the mid-range instead to be able to reach $44. And everything is starting to rise up. But of course, I believe somewhere here we're gonna start squeezing in that uncharted, let's just say no man's land, in undecided territory. So also, but I do believe in AVEX, so there's like nothing new. Every single time I'm talking about the same coins, which is absolutely... Oh, I have an announcement. Ethereum price now reported 2.5k with an increase by 0.17%. What? So that's the announcement my broker is sending to me. This is stupid. Ethereum is one in the negative today. So what the hell is going on, Vitalik? Do something about it. Do something about it. Dogecoin, Pepe coin. What is up with the Pepe? Didn't reach my golden zone, so no action is taken on the Pepe. Of course, I do believe we have a chance even to go even lower, but we're gonna see how the price is gonna start. Here's the thing, I'm analyzing everything on the daily time frame. I'm looking at my magnet zones, and when the price is going inside those gaps, those golden zones, I don't know, whatever, premium zones, supply, demand, support, resistance, then I'm going on the lower time frame to start opening a buy long position. So this is like a different story. I'm not going to make you a full course in this live stream. So we're just taking a look how long we were sitting on the live stream. 42 minutes. All right. So we're still half time. All right, Bitcoin, for those who just joined, smash a like. That would be helpful. I would appreciate that. But Bitcoin, once again, let's just take a look what it does on the daily time frame. All of the juices on the daily time frame. Daily time frame is the best. If you can't master the daily time frame, you could be like, and using those, for example, extra sauce, the things that works for you, that you understand, What do you think about WLD? I'm gonna take a look. Just bear with me. You always like distract me. So the things that you understand, if you can master daily time frame, you could be unstoppable. Everybody's thinking that you jumping on the lower time frame when there's like a lot of liquidity, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of crazy price action. So if you were trading on even the lower time frame during this period of time, so let me just quickly, let me just do a quick tour on what is going on with here it is. Let's just go on a 1 hour time frame. What the hell is going on? Of course, there's like a data, but here, for example, you could be like chopped out in pieces. So crazy. This is absolutely insane. So daily time frames looks, yes, super clean, and I liked it. I know it sounds boring, but I don't care. I don't care. So let's just jump on a few altcoins. Drop me chat some of those altcoins. What do you like to see? We can take a look, but technical analysis are only technical analysis. Make my volume a little bit lower because the music maybe it's too loud. So drop we have like what, WLD. What else do we have? What else do you have? Be active and please smash a like. I'm right now begging, like laying down on the street and begging for a likes because I'm doing this for free, for absolutely free. No, I can't right now. No, I can't. All right, fellas, so what is on your mind? Also, for those who just joined, I already explained to you that I'm waiting for a pullback. I don't care that the Bitcoin reached those new all-time highs. So the next point would be, the next stop for the Bitcoin would be those levels, those sweet and juicy gaps. And Ethereum, I'm waiting for these boxes. And let's just kill that ascending trend line because it also looks choppy. I'm gonna rely on all of those demands also. I'm looking for a bounce at around here and maybe at around here, but this one is very cautious. I want to be very cautious on this one. I'm just trying to aim at the first one. I'm gonna start seeing how the market is reacting at the zone, and then I'm gonna take a action. Let's go for Doge. Also people, gems for. Do you have the best gems for AI? I was analyzing AI, and I mean, GPU coin is that AI or not? Is that into AI segment? I just forgot because AI, this bull rally, maybe I'm mistaken, but if we're not talking about those low cap coins, none of the decent projects made decent gains. So I have zero. I mean, we took 2 trades, or maybe I forgot. Maybe we took 3 trades on LAI. Yeah, I believe this one. So the only AI coin that I was like keeping my eyes on, probably TAO. If that's AI, so yeah, great. That would be. We have to separate 2 different topics: trading, guys, trading and investing. So these are like 2 different scenarios. If you're asking me what are your thoughts on this and this coin, and I'm not invested, I didn't pay attention, I don't know what the hell that, I mean, I don't know what the company is doing. I'm just looking based on the charts. That's it. I don't have time to do my fundamental, all of those analysis behind, I mean, on the, behind the, I mean, inside the company. That's what I wanted to say. So I don't have time for this. And based on the technical analysis, I could be wrong. I could be wrong because I don't like to trade. I have like one model, one pattern developed over the years that I'm trading those altcoins, and I'm doing my, let's just say, input and respecting the output. So that is pretty much it. And I could be wrong, and I do based on every single coin's price movement, different stop losses, different risk management things. So basically I could be wrong because those altcoins could be wild cards. So buy this spot GPU. No long position on GPU. I only have on spot. I don't know, on MEXC probably. There's a link down below on MEXC. I believe Blowfin doesn't have it, but MEXC probably have. You can trade this with the leverage. So but that would be stupid. That would be insane. That would be insane. So maybe to put like 1.5x, if this is like a possible scenario. I need to double check it. All right, so we were talking about WLD USDT. Did I did my previous technical analysis on this one? Let's just take a look on MEXC. Every single, guys, you're asking me, every single altcoin is shaping and I mean forming a different pattern. I mean the same pattern. Sorry for that. I'm just too tired. But hey, bro, CDAVIO, whatever your name is. So I'm just spell it. So Davio. I mean, this is not financial advice. I could lose money on that stupid project. Do you understand that? So don't buy something that I bought. This is crazy. So WLD is also like trying to shift from this. Wow, actually perfectly respected descending trend. And we pierce through the mid-range. Huh? What do you think? What do you think, chat? Are we gonna be able to retest the top of this channel? Just wait a second. I mean, I'm always trying to do those live stream a quick market update for 20 minutes for maximum 30 minutes, but I'm sitting here for like 2 hours every single time. All right, the last announcement. The last announcement on my group. All right, views, whatever. So for those who just joined, smash a like, that would be helpful. And I appreciate, I saw when you started to drop those hearts when I told you to smash a like for cost you absolutely nothing. That was like awesome. Let's test it. Yes, sure. Weekly time frame on the Bitcoin. That's a great idea, but let me just quickly finish my thoughts. Final thoughts. 1.2, approximately $2. Huh. Maybe. Did I invest it? Nope. Absolutely not. Have better things to do. BTC USD. Let's just go on. Also, first of all, what did we miss? What did we miss? What did we miss? God damn it, Bitcoin dominance, fellas. Bitcoin freaking dominance. Bitcoin freaking dominance. And of course, Bitcoin against Ethereum. That's what I wanted to see, fellas. So the Bitcoin dominance steadily, like using the ladders. Of course, we cannot analyze based on charts. We can try to understand where we can top out, which is absolutely insane. So I do believe everything is around here. It is normal for the Bitcoin to rise up. According to the history, but we don't have enough history, no? We don't have enough data. So, and I do believe maybe the Bitcoin is, well, 69%, 70%. So I don't know what could take, where those altcoins could be. What, they're gonna be destroyed or what? So I have no idea, but the Bitcoin is like rising up like crazy in extremely overbought territory if we can read those charts like that. Because a lot of us on Twitter try to speculate on this type of ascending trend, whatever. After a breakdown, we're gonna move to the downside. No, we were wrong. After this breakdown, if we're gonna use this model breakdown, we thought, oh my god, altcoin season. Nope, right away inside the channel. So we were wrong about this. So yeah, some of the people are gonna say that like small rising wedge pattern, whatever. And of course, Bitcoin or BTC. God damn it. I'm sick and tired on looking when the Ethereum is gonna beat and gonna join the rally alongside the Bitcoin. I hate it. We're experiencing this drawdown, or should I say from absolutely here by... This is insane. I do believe this Ethereum already went, according to the previous, before the rally of the Ethereum, I believe we went home already. I believe Ethereum went home. So everything is below here is absolutely bananas. So I do believe we have a chance to destroy this ascending trend, flip from a bearish into the bullish, because look at this impulsive movement. But maybe we're wrong, because a lot of people may be seeing exactly the same thing. They started to buy Ethereum because they saw, oh my god, Ethereum against Bitcoin is right now bottoming, and we need to start this rally. So maybe we're wrong. We're gonna move even lower, or we're gonna squeeze for a while inside of some kind of triangle and then push the price to the upside, or this Ethereum against Bitcoin, the whole thing. But see another rally like I tried to project it, it is every single day less likely. But looking on the money flow, everything is starting to, every single time we found a potential bottom. First potential bottom didn't play out, the second one play out. First potential bottom on the weekly time frame didn't play out, the second potential bottom play out. Boom, and we crossed those. Let's just imagine this works like a MACD, whatever. Please help me. My 1,500 loss. Please help. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Please, sir, I'm begging you. How I need to control... What, you want me to start to control your money? No, this is not some kind of... It's not like a mental hospital, bro. Every single decision that you take, it is yours. You need to take some responsibility, you know? If you're trading with leverage and you're in a loss, that is totally up to you. Sorry for saying that. We all been there. I've been there. I mean, Ahmadjon or To Go, whatever your name is, he's been there. Paddle was there. Slick definitely been there for like, I don't know. How many times you... Slick, how many times you've been in a drawdown? I mean, I'm gonna bet a lot. No, I'm not gonna forget. No, I'm not gonna forget. Person from the third world country. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I believe that Bitcoin, right now we have a very strong probability that Ethereum against Bitcoin, and Ethereum finally went home. We need to start this rally right immediately. If the Ethereum is not going to start rallying up, Polkadot, all of those stupid coins, stupid projects, that also I was like one of the investors, we're not going to see that rally. I don't believe that one Ethereum is gonna be left behind. Number 2 guy, and I'm heavy on Ethereum. I'm gonna get rich or die trying with Ethereum. Sorry. Which first bullish, Ethereum or Solana? Well, I believe that Solana has right now, by looking in all of those fundamentals, I believe Solana has right this second, Solana has a little bit more brighter future because majority of you are trading meme coins with the Solana, so like it has like a purpose. The last bull rally, everybody was trading meme coins with Ethereum, and of course a little bit with Solana. So that is why Solana was like rising star. But and even the first bull rally that we remember vividly, everything was built under Ethereum's blockchain. So right now, based on this one, I mean, by looking at the fact that Solana is way more cheaper, faster, and has a probably better ecosystem, it has a brighter future right this second, like today. All right, Bitcoin weekly time frame. I'm gonna start to answer your questions after Bitcoin weekly time frame is gonna be analyzed. Let's just start here. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna leave it right here as it is. What am I? Those spider webs. I'm also using those trend lines. This is from the previous. Blow, 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 blow. Alrighty then. Weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, Bitcoin looks juicy. It looks juicy, and according to the simple market structure, and based on my a little bit more extra sauce at the bottom, big in Ethereum. I mean, like a lot of wealthy people. Yes, that's the thing, but before I'm gonna dive into the weekly time frame, I want to answer to Joseph's question, and let's just say fact that yes, a lot of people were investing into Ethereum. Why? Not why, but every single time they were saying that Trump, for example, he bought Ethereum, he invested in all the single, well, not on the single, but all the top dogs below the Ethereum on the Ethereum's blockchain, and they announced that the BlackRock is buying Ethereum. It doesn't give a damn thing that Ethereum is right now listed or whatever. I forgot about this on the ATF or is approved or not, but everything is flowing across the Ethereum. Everybody's talking about Ethereum. Wealthy people are buying Ethereum, but every single time they're announcing that they're buying more, every single freaking time everything crashed. So what the hell? I mean, who the F is controlling the whole market? That is interesting. Whales or institutions by manipulating us. So that is, they're buying more, but the price is crashing. I don't believe that the Donald Trump or BlackRock is like to lose their money, or maybe it's like a false information. I don't know. Well, I cannot do this investigation. All right, on the weekly time frame. We have a ceiling that right now became our floor. All of those important key levels, approximately $73,000, which is the momentum is trying to rise up. Despite this liquidity take that we saw. If we're gonna connect equally those tops with all of those wicks, all I'm gonna say is that we need simply, or let's just do this. Let's just do a technical analysis channel to channel as I show you during the summer. For those who remember, shout out to you, all of those OGs. If I'm gonna copy this, it aligns just a bit, but oh my lord, are we getting there? And based on this technical analysis, because when I'm trading channel to channel, descending, ascending, I'm always adding an extra because it makes sense when everything is descending or ascending. If we're going to experience that breakdown or a breakout, for example, the mid-range is also aligns with the previous top. So that is easy to navigate yourself in the market. But those horizontal ones also work pretty well. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? So what? Based on this model, look, we respected the mid-range, we respected the bottom, we respected the top ones, boom, pierced, breakout to the rally to the upside. We respected the bottom, we respected the top, pierced to the upside. We respected this one, we respected this one. I'm going to delete this key level because it's irrelevant. So based on this model, $120,000 would be a very realistic scenario. Then what? Rally 145? Let's just leave this model and we're gonna see how everything is gonna play out time over time. But at the bottom, of course, we have like a bigger and wider rally at those first rallies. But the connection is there. I mean, or we need, I mean, I'm just improvising because sometimes those random patterns can develop you something new to navigate. For example, here, right now, we're experiencing this overbought territory. So for those who invested heavily from here and want to take some partial of the profits, it is a great time to take profits. What if this is our top? Have you thought about that? The weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, if we're going to close it, we're going to rise up. We're going to respect this resistance that became our support. That would be bullish. But of course, even after closing the price, we can experience that shake off, fake out, that stupid fake out. I hate fake outs. When I was trading and like more aggressively, those fake outs, shake offs, that like I burned a lot of money. Top formulas connect trend lines in the top of each other. What? 2017? Oh, you're talking about the top. You're talking about the top. When 2026 makes... Oh, another irrational question. So I'm not going to try to... You were talking about those trend lines. Of course, based on the logarithmic... I mean, I want to take a look on the logarithmic because it is like has a perfect connection between... I mean, not logarithmic, standard chart. Sorry for that. Be smart, that's life. I saw your message. So we're topping out. See, Davio, is that exactly what you're talking about? And every single time, look, that's what every single indicator that shows you money flow or momentum waves or something like that, every single time we have less and less money flow across the wider bull rallies. So that is very interesting to see what is going on, the full picture, what is going on in the market. But yeah, if the momentum is going to start rising up, I have no idea based on the logarithmic. Standard chart, sorry. Sometimes I can... When you're analyzing stuff every single day, something want to check bearish, buy, short, entry. I mean, do as you please, bro. No worries. Hi, sir. Sorry how I was writing a Telegram chat when my... lines with price, like only trading certain sessions. You're talking about Forex, the London session, New York session. What are you talking about? For example, today we started to pump because like what? What if he does a move like 2021, double top and after? Yes, the double top. It is a possible scenario, but this is bad. I also talked about this potential scenario because we need to take a look at all of those scenarios, you know? Also, those who are watching, current viewers, it shows me at 30. Please smash a like because I see that more new people are joining us. That would be insane. If you're gonna smash more likes, the more people are gonna see us, and we can... I'm not making money from my live stream, so this is absolutely for free, fellas. So if you're gonna smash that like, I mean, more and more people's gonna start joining. That would be crazy because I didn't post this on my Instagram. I didn't post that on my TikTok that I'm doing a live stream, only for my private communities. I don't do that. I want to take the separate audience. I want to do some different polls on the audience. I don't want to post this on my Instagram. So I just know. Anyway, what is he? So yeah, if we're gonna compare those previous, let's just go on the standard charts, you know? I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. So let me just quickly delete all of those ascending, those horizontal channels every single time. That is what I wanted to talk about. Where is that previous potential, let's just say, bullish flag, rally, top, bounce, top, drawdown. Right now, we have a wider bullish flag that we talked about this summer. And right now we have a second rally. But last time, because you know all of those stupid sayings, sell on May and walk away, those things don't work. I mean, the bigger players are going to use that against you and they're going to sell even sooner. So it took us at around, what? This whole rally for what? 427 days? This is stupid. I mean, not stupid, but all right, reality for where we can start saying that that was our rally. I mean, we have right now a longer rally, so that guy is also could be right because it also indicates our past. Because everything we are analyzing, fellas, on the Bitcoin, here it is, perfect connection between those. If you want to be more precise, this is the second trend line that you need to keep your eyes on. Perfect neckline connects all of those bottoms. But I mean, we are analyzing everything. What I wanted to say that we are analyzing everything based on the history, based on the freaking history. You don't have the crypto is a wild card. We can only speculate. And for those people on X, for example, Andrew Tate posted, I mean, I have nothing against that guy, but for example, Andrew Tate posted that this year, Bitcoin 200K. That's his words. I mean, how those people can say confidently that the Bitcoin is going to reach 200K. This is stupid in my opinion and very unresponsible because you're creating that liquidity. The people are going to start believing because you are their role model, you know? So for example, I'm always saying to people, and maybe that's why I'm not getting a lot of views, but when there's a bullish scenario, there's always a bear scenario. Be cautious, buy at very lowest points, sell alongside when the price is pumping. So I'm trying to be cautious. I want to try to put my money where my mouth is. If you're losing, I'm losing. Every single prediction, every single trading technical analysis, every single stuff where I'm taking a buy long position. If you're losing, I'm losing. So I'm just believe that this is the right thing that you have to do. 120K minimum. And also, what if you're wrong? So I see right now nothing clear. Only on the daily time frame that we have a chance to see a pullback to see $91,000. That is pretty much it. That's it. That's it. End of the story. End of my technical analysis. But right now on the weekly, one top, maybe a second top, and maybe we can start repeating the history. I'm not a bearish. I mean, what the hell is that? Oh my God. Oh, just like close your eyes, fellas. Close your eyes. We have the same two balls. We're forming the same two balls here. Maybe that was our flag. This was our flag. Or maybe we see something exactly like, I don't know, at the bottom. But so it is a very interesting scenario, a very interesting time to be alive and witness this rally to almost $110,000. So the Bitcoin top, let's just say $110,000, which is absolutely insane. Well, here's another guy, $115,000 max is our top. So there's a lot of different opinions, and let's just talk what is going on. I mean, because we're doing this live stream for 1 hour 10 minutes approximately, so let me just see what you guys have in your mind. What is going on? What do you think? Are we ready to see some kind of pullback? But if this is our top, and this is like the end of the bull rally, so you want me to, so you're saying me that I'm screwed with Ethereum? You know, I'm screwed. This is over. So, oh my lord, every single time Ethereum would be, That is why I'm saying that if the Ethereum is going to start rallying up to $4,000, be cautious, because a lot of investors are going to take out their money. A lot of investors are going to take out their money because they're not going to believe in this project, or should I say the whole Ethereum blockchain system project. This is not a project. This isn't like a number 2 guy and didn't anything. But from the trading perspective, there's like two simple things. We're talking about trading, and when we're talking about investing, we are talking about two separate things. Separate things. Why? Because we're speculating right now about the Bitcoin that like being in all-time highs and adding all the fundamental analysis and adding all the promises from the big players. Donald Trump, I don't know, Elon Musk, whatever, Andrew Tate, whatever that would be. We're taking all of those promises and we're believing that. So I'm not going to do that. Let's just take a look from the trading perspective. Once again, for those who just joined, though this is my level, I'm waiting for some kind of retracement to start reacting on Ethereum. After this nipple, look at this nipple. It identifies a perfect demand sitting at around here, wants to be retested, 2.1K, $2,200. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Pull back for another leg up. That would be awesome. But let's just pray for the crypto gods to get that pump. Yes. Be smart, that's life. I fought, I lost. Now I'm rest. So yeah, while waiting for the I don't know, some kind of pullback. Of course, it's not gonna happen right now in a few seconds. I'm just want to take a look on the chat, fellas. Want to take a look what is going on in the chat. So this is my main plan on Ethereum. This is my main plan on Ethereum. But once again, I want to see how the market is gonna start reacting when we're gonna see those touch points at the golden ratio. If this is going to be very volatile and we're going to disrespect it, I'm not going to take a buy long position. I need some kind on the lower time frame, couple of confirmations. So this is my trading strategy. I'm not going to show you. I'm tired of this. Yeah, we lost now. Rest. Smash a like, or comment. W's in the chat. W's right now. For those 31 people that are watching this live stream, who's are holding Ethereum? Who invested into Ethereum? Who invested into Ethereum and suffering right now together with me? Who the F is invested into Ethereum? I want to see how many Ethereum warriors we have here. How many Ethereum warriors? I mean, seriously, fellas, for those who just joined, I mean, I wanted to do a live stream for 20-25 minutes, quick market update, but I'm ending up by doing this for more than an hour. This is insane. I'm gonna do those timestamps on the live streams for those who want to rewatch. I'm gonna do the technical analysis, intro, starting to talk with the chat. Yes. This changed everything. We're in the, man. We are my man. We are. Yes, you can even double a F in the chat. F by saying F to Ethereum. Ethereum here, slick. Oh my boy, oh boy, I want to see how the Ethereum is gonna, how the market is gonna start reacting when the Ethereum is gonna reach $4,000. Oh my lord, Ethereum here. So what we got? Only F. This is great. We're getting there. We're getting there. The community, the chat, the live chat is starting to be more active with every single live stream. So we'll see. Members new way. Something YouTube is showing me that. What do you think about Popcat? If you want me to take a look at the Popcat, everybody's comment Popcat, 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 Popcat in the chat. Let me just Popcat in the chat, fellas. Last sell Ethereum once it kicks for. Yes, let's all sell. Can you imagine how many people are thinking the way you are thinking? Market people, everyone is like thinking 5 moves ahead. IceMat, you can always rewatch the live stream. We already talked about Bitcoin. So we can, but of course we're gonna take a look one more time. Popcat, all right, we're gonna take a look on Popcat. Quickly reminder on the Bitcoin that I'm waiting and I'm being cautious because I see potential divergence, and I'm seeing that we're taking this all the liquidity that are sitting here, and I don't know if this stupid falling wedge pattern, I mean rising wedge pattern, is gonna start playing out, breakdown, and I'm waiting for some kind of retest at $91,000. That would make sense. That would make sense to me, and let's just go straight into a Popcat. Popcat. On the Coinbase, that's the other. Shit. All right, Mr. Popcat. Mr. freaking Popcat. All right. Popcat looks like it's getting rejected. We're getting 12-hour time frame because I can see more candles. If the Popcat would be at around here after this movement to the upside, then I would say that, yeah, I know where the Popcat is heading. But right now, the only thing I'm seeing is the movement to the downside. If the crypto gods gonna play, let's just say, in your favor, we already respected and bounced back up just a small from the golden ratio. The golden ratio for completely lows to completely, oh my god, yeah, the Popcat has this like a stupid data. This is stupid. This is the end for the Popcat? Based looking on the charts, fellas, once again, charts on those stupid meme coins. I could be wrong about this, but right now I'm seeing that everything is going down. Everything is going down. So where the Popcat will be, I see a perfect zone at around here, because also we're printing those head and shoulders type of pattern. So maybe we're gonna form something bullish in the near future. Of course, don't rely on this one. I don't know how long it could take us. Per breakout rally to the upside, and we need to break clearly. I see that we clearly have to break 65 cents. Cookie! All right. Fellas, if you want me to do more technical analysis and stay here for another 10-15 minutes, smash a like. I'm doing this for absolutely free. I don't want to remind you this. I mean, it costs you absolutely nothing. Because I saw the last time people are start to smash like, we just attracted more people from YouTube. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. And of course, Popcat has a lot of respect here. So, but no, I'm not going to rely on those trend lines based on this very choppy market structure having coin. Of course, the trend line, beautiful, actually beautiful. Those are the type of trend lines I'm always keeping eyes on a daily time frame. Look at those touch points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just see 4. Of course, not that accurate, but alongside with those wicks, we're getting there. I mean, the more touches we have, the more confirmation we have. Metaplan pumping hard because of the Bitcoin. Well, yeah, there's the thing. And after a rally to the upside, no, we didn't see a proper retracement at those juicy levels. So the only option that you had on the Popcat is on spot or be risky after a breakout into a... Can you trade this with leverage on MEXC? Can you trade the Popcat with leverage? That would be stupid. And I mean, Popcat just shredded by about 450%. I can't complain. I couldn't be like... More touch points at the bottom. We respect it. We saw that divergence. Beautiful, beautiful. Where was I? Where was I when this thing happened? Where was I? My God. I'm an idiot. All right, Popcat, 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 cookie. Is that the coin? I remember that I did those previous... You can also treat it with leverage? Oh my God. Cookie looks like a cookie. Without milk, but it looks like a cookie. Do we have more data on the KuCoin? Yes, we have. Ah! Oh. Is that a meme coin? Is that a stupid meme coin? Then uppers and last. I mean, Slick is a market maker. He knows every single possible move. And I'm being sarcastic. Oh my god, the touch point, the respect is there. The respect is there. Can Cookie go and retest the mid-range from here? 150% approximately? Can we? Can we? Can we analyze this based on these charts? But everything is rising, 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 and we're going in from the negative into a positive. So, I mean, it smells a little bit risky on the Cookie. Oh, we're also bouncing from a 50 and 200-day moving average. And also, we can double check before I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna check Bitcoin based on the 50-day and 200-day moving average. I like those indicators. I like those trend lines. So, sue me. The previous all-time highs on Cookie, we broke all the key level that has a respect. It looks choppy, but as well on a daily time frame looks smoothly. Be smart, that's life. What is your problem? What do you don't like about those charts? It looks interesting. Potential diversion, don't know, those previous some didn't respect this, respect all the possible divergence, all the divergence. Cookie looks juicy. In my opinion, Cookie looks juicy right now. Daily time frame, where all of the juices are. Well, let's just go even lower time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, Cookie starts to shred it to the upside. Cookie looks like absolutely Cookie. All right, I'm done with those cookies. And let me just double check Bitcoin, BTC USD, Bitstamp. No, this is my, this is the rally we were talking about. Let me just quickly delete those lines, those black lines from my. Alrighty then. Screw that, I just deleted. All right, talking about Bitcoin on the daily time frame based on this rally. Yes, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation. Why is this here? Whatever. Manipulation, distribution. So the distribution is very sloppy right now. But according to the we bounce back up. Look, if the 50-day moving average is going to start rising up alongside with the price, we meet here in the middle. So approximately, yeah, 100K. Yes, fellas, I'm waiting for a retracement. There's nothing to add here. There's nothing to add. There's nothing to add. The retracement, it is a very possible scenario. And I don't want to be a party pooper, you know? I don't want to be a party pooper. Instead, I'm waiting for a proper retracement to enter some kind of buy along or buy along positions. But in general, talking about investment, I'm only right now speculating based on the charts because this is stupid. All right, chat. What else do we have? What else? What else? What else? Couple more minutes. Let's just do that. Because you always get me into all of those troubles. You chat, live chat, always gets me in all of those troubles because you're asking me for those technical analysis. And I don't like to do that. Sol. No, I'm not going to look on Sol. Sol looks exactly the same as we analyzed in the previous one. Alt. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I mean, I'm talking about something new. Something new. Something new. If you want, smash a like. Smash a like, because I don't believe. Let me just. What is going on my YouTube? Let me just double check my YouTube stats. Alright then. YouTube, what is going on with the YouTube? Huh. Sol, Shiba and Doge. Where's my content? Of course, you don't see what I'm doing, but right now I'm using the other browser to double check on my live stream. Is this thing on? Live viewers. Oh my god, 27 likes. Are you kidding me? 27 likes. You guys disrespect my craft. Disrespect my work. Alright, Slick, because you are an OG, we can take a look on Turbo. I remember we had a juicy long on the Turbo. Here. From here to here. Not here. I missed this one, but Turbo looks technical analysis. All right, Turbo looks like I need to take a look on the weekly time frame. If I would start betting my money on this one based on the understanding the whole picture, what is going on in the market down below here, and based on the price action, I would say this one is going to go down. I would say this is going to go down, but I do believe you have a chance. The golden ratio, no, it's too close. It's too close for me to. The golden ratio is not going to be that kind. Yes, approximately here, I believe there's like a possibility to see a drawdown by around 56%, which is crazy to see those numbers, to be honest. Yeah, I would like bet that this thing, I mean, fellas, if the price is going up, it needs to move down in order to see another leg up. So everything is in an extremely overbought territory according to all of those pumps. Righty then. All right, so the question was, all right, let me just double check what is going on with the Bitcoin. What I don't like about Bitcoin. I need to wait for this date to be closed, but this, for those who just joined, this is my potential scenario. I could be completely wrong about this. Again, disrespect all my technical analysis, but this is the scenario I'm looking right now on the Bitcoin, and that drawdown by 20%. Hype coin, screw hype, how we learned all that concept and technical analysis. Technical analysis I can teach you in 1 week, but you need to start understanding your, environment. You need to understand your environment. When you're understanding, for example, in Forex, you have to have one strategy. I have my supply and demand strategy, and that's pretty much it. On the crypto, because there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of different things. Every single coin is moving differently, so I'm using multiple technical analysis. I'm looking, for example, at the money flow. I'm looking what is going on, more fundamental analysis. You have to understand that this thing could start pumping like crazy, so let's just say your risk management has to be a little bit different. And yeah, so it also comes with the practice. I can teach you in 1 week or maybe 2 weeks if you're completely mumbo jumbo, if you're completely baboon. So I can teach you this in 1-2 weeks, or even quicker if you're a very quick learner. So, but then it is up to you. You have to practice. You have to understand. For example, I do understand how to trade Ethereum with only trend lines because you're married to this coin. I was mining Ethereum back in 17, 18, and you know every single price action of this coin. You know every single price. You know how it's gonna get respected and disrespected. So charts never lies. You have to, like with the girl, you have to take out on a date. You have to, be with her for 2-3 years. You're starting, after the first date, you maybe start making out, you're getting along, and you're having this girl. I don't know what kind of real life example you want me to tell, but you have to get married with that asset. For example, take that one asset, Bitcoin or Ethereum, maybe Solana. All of those meme coins super choppy, so I have only one strategy to trade those meme coins and all of those, the rest of the market, the rest of the altcoins. But supply, demand, Ethereum, trend lines, support, demand, I mean support, resistance, trend lines, key levels, everything that your daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, none of those like 5-15 minute time frame. This is stupid. This is stupid for me. This is stupid. Only swing trading. Stop scalping with when it comes to crypto. Where we can teach. I mean, when someone is asking me where I can teach, I mean, I need to make some kind of course on YouTube, you know? I cannot tell you where to learn all of this. And yeah. Fart coin. I mean, you know what? I want to double check on that. On a fart coin. Fart. Is this the one? Fart coin. Is that the one? It also tries to go down. Potential divergence. The momentum money flow is going down. The prices, I mean, every single coin. Don't ask me. Every single coin looks exactly the same. Every single stupid coin looks exactly the same. No, I won't suggest you to. I mean, I'm not gonna suggest you to buy any of those altcoins or coins, whatever. I'm not gonna suggest you to do that. I'm not. Stop make me to say this. Stop make me saying that buy more Ethereum or Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Nothing in here is financial advice, fellas. I could say buy Solana, but Solana right now is all-time highs. But what if this is just the beginning of Solana and we won't see those lower prices? So you can take that risk, so buy Solana. XRP, do you think that this thing is gonna go straight through the roof? I don't think so. Do you have liquidity under the price either? So you see what type of strategy you're trading. You're using Fibonacci's, trend lines, key levels, heat map. Everything is aligned there. $91,000, $92,000, and of course CME gaps. Every single share is connected at those levels. So never overcomplicate your technical analysis, because when you see different things, everything is like, yeah, aligns perfectly. Thank you, Slick. So $91,000. The same place that I told you. This gap, this impulsive gap. Just for the last time, comment in the live chat. What is your favorite coin? What is your favorite coin? With what coin you are just like married right now? What you're holding? You're trying to be a diamond hands. No worries, Slick. Guide. I have my trading guide on because I hate selling courses. I don't want to be that guy that sells courses, so I have my trading guide. But right now I made a limited copies and it's already sold. I never release it again. It's like a digital product every single. I mean, maybe I'm gonna do it again. I don't want to sell courses. It's stupid. It's stupid. Courses are stupid. I mean, not stupid if you can take some value from it, but sometimes those courses like way overpriced. For example, you're buying a course for $3,000. This is insane. I mean, what? $3,000? What did they teach you? How to make a wine, I mean water into a wine? What the hell? $3,000. I remember one of my whale room members, I mean, like back when I was adding a lot of different people, but right now I'm focusing on the very high quality people that understands what they're doing inside my whale room. So one of the guy bought a course that crypto course, I mean trading in general, for what, 3,500, and those courses were telling me what is like a fair value gap, what is like trend lines, what are the patterns. what I mean, if people are so dumb, I need to make like a course. Everything that you need is right there on YouTube. I mean, seriously, fellas. Of course, I can sell you my. I'm gonna write. I mean, I'm planning to write a book about my whole. I mean, I'm not gonna continue about talking about this topic, but I'm making something very special, different thing than courses. For example, yeah, I can take all of the subscriptions for my private community, which is like I believe there's like a lot of value in the communities when you're growing together. Then, but courses, nah, not in a million of years. If I would have like a millions of followers, and I could make like millions of dollars from courses, I would rather go to the streets. To the streets. Of course, I do believe that there's like a lot of value in mentorships when you're going one on one. So that's the real value. It doesn't matter how much money, I mean, they're asking for you to pay, but I believe it's worth it if you're trading like transparent day trader, or let's just say, I don't know, investor that shows you from his perspective what he does differently or what you need to know, and follow his path, his footsteps. So that would be very helpful. And if by time you're going to develop your own trading strategy or like investment strategy, and you're gonna, I don't know, make it better, make it what works for you. You're gonna compare his mentorship with your knowledge. I don't know, after 1-2 years, you're gonna, as long as it's gonna show you the right path, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, courses has a value, but it's overpriced. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Where's my music? Where's my dramatic music? Ethereum, the only one guy that, damn. For example, the guy were to learn, I mean, about the whole learning process. For example, my hobby is to make content online, all of those viral Instagram videos, right? So what? I need to start making courses how to make viral videos? Come on, just post it. Just post it. Be creative. Be creative. That's it. Consistency and creativity. That's it. Be creative. Don't copy, just create it. And one day, it's gonna click. You're gonna crack the code. You're gonna see what works, and that's pretty much it. Trading, other businesses, content creating, drop shipping, TikTok, e-commerce, whatever. Everything requires the same skills, the same skill set. It demands the same things like in any other business. Way to learn them properly. Your mentorship would mean a lot. Thank you. Why you keep spamming, bro? I saw. There's only 17 people that are watching us. So your message won't disappear somewhere in the chat. I want to request if you could start daily live sessions on the technical. I'm already doing that daily. Daily. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Right now. Alright, one more time. I'm gonna... Just hold on, bro. I'm just gonna remind my crew that I'm doing live. 1 second, just bear with me, fellas. I'm gonna answer all of your questions. We're gonna do a final Q&A if you want to ask me this, but rational, normal questions. Don't ask me about what did you eat today? What do you have for dinner? What did you have for lunch, for breakfast? Stop asking me those type of things. If you were a girl, what name you would choose? Final minutes of live stream. Live stream. Live stream. All right. Ethereum uptrend and BTC downtrend. What? So sometimes I saw your questions, Davio, like during the last live streams, or let's just say previous live streams. Sometimes I just don't get where you going with all of those questions. What? All right, let me just take a look on the chat. Did I miss something? What do you think about MNT? It's like zero thoughts. Focusing right now on the Bitcoin and Ethereum and talking about the altcoins, fellas. Every single altcoin is forming the exactly the same, shaping the same market structure. And it seems that we're ready for the pullback, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Look at this uncertainty right now. Ethereum is not decided where it needs to go. 2.7. And we are waiting here. We're so actually close. We're so close. We just need to this small leg down and to get that final. That would be my trading plan for like last 100% rally. Last 100% rally. Because I closed my buy along. I mean, I want to take another one. All right. Well, bro, I'm seeing that the Bitcoin has like potential, let's just say a huge probability to go to 91 and what did you say, Slick? 91 and $92,000 based on everything. Why did you delete that, huh? Ducal. 20 people are watching me right now. 19. Can you smash the like? That would be helpful. It costs you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That would be helpful. And why did you say so? Let's make this whole picture wider. Once again, bro, I do believe we have a room for a freaking retest. I do believe that we have a... where's my... Bitcoin dominance. Those are my final thoughts. I mean, this is like a 12-hour time frame. I want. Though would be my few trading plans. Error. Right, fellas, so I believe that's a wrap. And do you flip to bottom to bottom? No. Do by yourself. You can do this by yourself. You're a grown-up man. I'm not bearish. I'm bullish, but I want to see a retracement. Those are my two scenarios that I want to see those retracement. I want to jump into another buy long. So those are my main. Yeah, let's get brutal, Slick. To retest the bond RSI, what do you think? Well, I'm down. I'm down for it. I'm down. I'm not bearish. I'm just reading the market structure. Stop spreading nonsense. So what, Chad? You believe that's a wrap? We need to close this live stream or what? All right, more people are watching us. Hey, fellas, come on, fellas. Smash a like. Smash a like. I believe this is my last live stream. I'm going to do that long. 1 hour and almost 2 hours. Screw that. Yeah, everybody gets it. If the Slick gets it, that's a wrap. We need to... The guy, Ducac, whatever your name is, he just keeps erroring. He's just like deletes his messages over and over and over again. If he has like some kind of brain damage, he has like, I don't know, he's tired. So we need to close this live stream. And yeah, fellas, that's a wrap. And I do believe we're gonna see you tomorrow. If there's gonna be something important, if not, the same scenarios on the Bitcoin, on Ethereum, I'm looking for a potential pullback. That's pretty much it. I don't care. I don't care what everybody's saying. That the bullish Andrew Tate just posted that he's waiting for the Bitcoin this year to hit like 200K, and we'll see. Let's just put your money where my mouth is. All right. So don't spread some kind of bullish over bullish information, because people can also get wrecked in crypto, you know? And yeah, peace out.